Have you ever wanted something so badly that you obsessed over it, constantly thought about it, and tried every method under the sun to make it happen, only to feel more frustrated, stuck, and drained? You're not alone. We've all been there. We've been told that success requires struggle, that dreams demand hustle, and that if we're not working hard 24/7, we don't deserve the reward. But here's the truth that no one talks about. The more you force, the more you push, the more you resist the very thing you want. What if the real secret isn't about doing more, but letting go? What if your desires are already on their way, and your only job is to relax enough to receive them? Relaxation isn't laziness, it's power. It's a state of trust, of flow, of knowing that the universe is working in your favor. When you stop chasing and start allowing, magic happens. Ideas flow, opportunities appear, doors open. It's time to shift from desperate pursuit to peaceful certainty. Because when you truly relax, you become a magnet for everything you've ever wanted. You don't chase dreams, you attract them. Everything you experience in life begins first in the mind. Before any reality takes shape, it exists as a thought, a vision, or a feeling within you. Your imagination is not just a playground, it's the blueprint of creation. The clearer your mental imagery, the more precise the path your life follows. When you visualize with clarity, you provide your subconscious with a detailed map, and your outer world responds accordingly. But it's not just about what you picture, it's about the inner story you keep telling yourself. Are you repeating thoughts of doubt and limitation? Or are you affirming possibilities, success, and growth? Your inner narrative becomes your lived experience. Shift your internal dialogue to match the life you want to create. Speak, think, and imagine from a place of fulfillment. When your inner world aligns with your vision, reality has no choice but to follow. Often, the only thing standing between you and your desires is your own permission to receive them. We unknowingly build inner walls, limiting beliefs disguised as practicality, fear, or self-doubt that block the flow of abundance. These barriers whisper that we're not ready, not deserving, or that it's too much to ask. But abundance does not require struggle. It requires acceptance. You are worthy simply because you exist. There's no need to feel guilty for wanting more or to question if you deserve it. Good things are not reserved for the lucky few. They are meant for all who are open to them. Give yourself full permission to receive without guilt, without justification. Let go of resistance and allow blessings to flow into your life with ease. The universe is generous by nature, but you must meet it with a heart and mind that are open to receive. Say yes to your good. Manifestation begins not with what you want, but with who you believe you are. To truly attract the life you desire, you must first see yourself as the person who already lives it. Upgrade your self-concept to match your goal. If you desire abundance, start identifying as someone who is already abundant, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. Speak, think, and act from that identity. Real change doesn't start with circumstances. It begins with your inner transformation. When you shift your internal sense of who I am, your outer world naturally adjusts to reflect that version of you. Stop waiting for external validation before you feel successful, confident, or fulfilled. Claim that identity now. Align your thoughts, actions, and feelings with the version of yourself who already has what you seek. This is the key to lasting manifestation. Becoming it first, and then watching life catch up. Your subconscious mind is the silent architect of your reality. It holds the deep-seated beliefs and patterns that quietly influence every decision, reaction, and outcome in your life. If you're not seeing the results you desire, it's often because your subconscious is holding on to a narrative that contradicts your conscious goals. This is why affirmations and visualization are powerful tools. They help reprogram the deeper mind with new, empowering truths. Speak your desires as if they are already real, and visualize them with clarity and emotion. Over time, these inputs begin to override limiting beliefs. Pay attention to recurring doubts or resistance. They are signals of hidden assumptions that need rewriting. You must align your subconscious with your vision for lasting change. When your inner beliefs match your desires, manifestation becomes natural and effortless. Work with your subconscious, not against it, and it will become your greatest ally in creating the life you want. Manifestation is not just about thinking, it's about feeling. When you elevate your emotions to match the joy, freedom, and excitement of already having what you desire, you create a magnetic field that draws it toward you. Joyful expectation is the sweet spot between desire and trust. It's the energy of knowing that what you want is not only possible, but inevitable. When you anticipate good things with a light, happy heart, you signal to the universe that you are open and ready to receive. There's no desperation, no worry, just a calm inner certainty that it's already on its way. This is the energy that collapses timelines, attracts opportunities, and creates synchronicities. Don't wait for the external world to change before you feel good. Feel good now. Let your joyful expectation lead the way, and watch how quickly life rises to meet your vibe. What you expect with joy, you receive with ease. Your reality is a mirror, reflecting back the beliefs, emotions, and assumptions you consistently hold within. If you're unhappy with what you see in your outer world, don't rush to fix the external. Go inward first. True transformation begins with your inner state. When you change your thoughts, shift your emotions, and align your beliefs with what you actually want, your external world naturally adjusts to match. This is the essence of the mirror principle. The outer is a reflection of the inner. Trying to force change from the outside without doing the inner work is like trying to fix a reflection without touching the mirror. It simply doesn't work. But the moment you shift your inner world, reality responds. Upgrade your self-image, align your thoughts with your desires, and cultivate the emotions of already having what you seek. The world around you will follow suit, because it always reflects who you are being within. Manifestation becomes effortless when you release the need to control every outcome. The more you push, force, or obsess over how things will happen, the more resistance you create. This resistance blocks the very desires you're trying to attract. Non-resistance is the art of letting go, not of your desire, but of the tension around it. When you relax and trust the process, you invite synchronicity, clarity, and divine timing. Life naturally flows toward well-being and fulfillment. Your only task is to stop interrupting that flow with fear and doubt. Let go of the mental struggle. Allow the universal current to carry you where you need to be. You don't need to chase or control, just align and receive. When you stop resisting and start allowing, manifestation becomes smooth, organic, and often faster than expected. Trust that life knows the way. Your only job is to stay open, peaceful, and ready. Staying in alignment is not about being perfect. It's about being present and intentional with your thoughts. Your mind is constantly shaping your reality, so mental hygiene matters. Pay attention to what you're thinking throughout the day. Are your thoughts aligned with your desires, or are they filled with fear, doubt, and worry? When negativity arises, as it naturally will, don't judge it. Simply observe, pause, and gently redirect towards something more empowering. Replace, what if it goes wrong, with, what if it all works out perfectly? Over time, this conscious redirection becomes effortless, and your dominant thoughts begin to naturally support your goals. Positive focus is a skill, and like any skill, it strengthens with practice. When you consistently choose thoughts that feel aligned with your higher vision, you create a stable inner environment for manifestation to flourish. Stay aware, stay kind to yourself, and stay aligned. Your reality will always follow your focus. True transformation begins with acceptance. When you fully accept your current reality, not with defeat, but with peace, you release the resistance that holds you back. Many believe they must reject or resent their present to change it. But the opposite is true. Resentment keeps you stuck. Acceptance sets you free. By lovingly embracing what is, you create space for what can be. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means finding peace where you are. So you're no longer fighting the moment. A peaceful, accepting mind becomes fertile ground for new possibilities. From that state, clarity, creativity, and solutions flow effortlessly. Acceptance is not passivity, it's power. It shifts your energy from struggle to alignment. When you stop pushing against your current reality and start working with it, change happens naturally. Accept now, trust the process, and watch how quickly life begins to move in your favor. Balanced detachment is the secret ingredient to effortless manifestation. You can deeply desire something while still holding it lightly. It's not about caring less. It's about releasing the anxiety and urgency that often surround our dreams. When you cling too tightly, you create friction and block the natural flow of energy. But when you trust that your desires are already on their way, you step into a state of calm expectancy. Detachment doesn't mean giving up. It means having such strong faith in the unseen process that you no longer feel desperate or impatient. The more at ease you are, the faster results flow into your life. Just like a seed planted in fertile soil, your desires grow best when left undisturbed. So want what you want, clearly and passionately, but then let go. Breathe, trust, and allow the universe to do its part. Lightness invites miracles. Faith invites fulfillment. At the heart of every desire is a simple truth. You must believe you're worthy of receiving it. Self-worth is the foundation of all manifestation. Without it, even your clearest intentions can fall flat. When you feel undeserving, consciously or subconsciously, you unknowingly block the very blessings you seek. Manifestation doesn't ask if you've earned it. It reflects who you believe you are. Align your self-image with the abundance, love, and success you desire. Know that you are enough right now, open to receiving unapologetically without guilt or hesitation. Your good is not selfish, it's sacred. When you thrive, you uplift others. When you receive with gratitude, you inspire those around you to do the same. Release the belief that you have to prove your worth. You are already worthy. Stand in that truth. Own your desires fully and allow the universe to meet you with open arms. You were always meant to receive. Manifestation isn't about doing more. It's about doing what feels aligned. Inspired action flows from intuition, not fear. It feels natural, exciting, and often effortless. When a prompt arises from inner clarity, it carries power. In contrast, forced or frantic action rooted in fear or lack often leads to burnout and frustration. True progress doesn't come from hustle. It comes from harmony. When your actions match the energy of your desire, momentum builds with ease. You don't need to leap mountains overnight. Small, consistent steps taken in alignment with your vision often yield massive results. Trust your inner guidance. If something feels heavy, pause. If it feels light and exciting, follow it. The universe meets you halfway when you move with faith, not desperation. Let go of doing just to do and focus instead on actions that flow from belief, clarity, and joy. That's how manifestation becomes both powerful and sustainable. Manifestation isn't a one-time thought, it's a sustained inner vision. To bring your desires into reality, you must regularly revisit them in your mind. Imagine your fulfilled goal with vivid detail, feel the emotions it brings, and let that energy pull you forward. This isn't about obsession, it's about connection. The more frequently you align with your desired outcome mentally and emotionally, the more natural it becomes to your subconscious. Use tools that keep your vision alive. Vision boards, affirmations, journaling, or even a simple list of what you're creating. These daily reminders anchor you in the belief that your desire is already yours. Consistency is key. Gentle, repeated exposure to your imagined reality helps rewire your mind, dissolve doubt, and build momentum. Stay connected to your vision, not through force, but through joyful repetition. The more real it feels within, the more inevitable it becomes without. Hold the vision, and the vision will hold you. Gratitude is one of the most powerful energies you can embody. It immediately raises your vibration, aligning you with the frequency of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. When you feel genuinely thankful, even for the smallest things, you tell the universe, I recognize the good, and I'm ready for more. Gratitude doesn't just attract more to be grateful for, it transforms your entire state of being. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already flowing. This shift alone opens doors. Acknowledge the blessings you already have: your breath, your body, your loved ones, the opportunities in your path. Let that thankfulness anchor you in the now. The more you appreciate what is, the more you magnetize what can be. Start and end each day with gratitude, not as a ritual, but as a way of life. Gratitude turns enough into plenty and draws miracles with quiet, effortless power. The words you speak to yourself shape your entire reality. Your internal dialogue, often running on autopilot, either uplifts you or holds you back. To manifest the life you desire, you must first become aware of the way you speak to yourself. Are your thoughts filled with doubt, criticism, or fear? If so, gently interrupt those patterns and replace them with supportive, empowering language. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you deeply love. Affirmations are powerful tools for this shift. Use them as new mental scripts. Statements like, I am worthy, I am abundant, or everything is working in my favor. Repetition rewires your subconscious and gradually reshapes your self-image. Over time, these encouraging words become your default response, especially in challenging moments. Master your internal dialogue, and you master your energy. When your inner voice supports your goals, your outer world begins to rise and reflect that belief. Every small win is a powerful sign that you're in alignment and that your manifestation is unfolding exactly as it should. These moments, no matter how minor they seem, are evidence that your intentions are working. Celebrate them, recognize them, let them fuel your confidence and reinforce the belief that you're on the right path. When you acknowledge progress, you train your mind to notice success instead of lack. This creates a feedback loop where positivity and momentum build naturally. Whether it's a kind message, a lucky break, or a peaceful feeling, treat each as proof that bigger things are on their way. Your subconscious begins to expect success, and that expectation accelerates your results. Manifestation thrives not in waiting for the big moment, but in appreciating each step along the journey. Celebrate often, appreciate deeply, and know that every small win is guiding you toward your greatest desires. And that's the message for today. Relax, let go, and trust that everything you desire is already on its way to you. Remember, manifestation isn't about struggle, it's about alignment. When you step into ease, peace, and belief, life starts working with you, not against you. If this message resonated with you, take a deep breath right now and feel the relief of knowing it's already done. Now I'd love to hear from you. Comment below. I allow, I receive, I trust. Let's fill the comments with that powerful energy and anchor it deep within ourselves. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a message that uplifts your soul. Until next time, breathe easy, think softly, and remember, relax, and everything will find its way to you.